So, we know the drill. Coming to a comfortable seated position, whether the legs are crossed or the feet are out in front. And as you're here, just finding that spine nice and long, with that chin tucked in just so the back of the neck is long. And just tuning into the breath. Just a nice, long, deep inhale. So it just lifts that spine up a little taller. As we exhale, just rooting it all down through the sit bones. Just settling here. Just allowing the eyes to close if it's comfortable. That attention draws inwards. Just hearing the sounds of each breath. And the subtle movements going on within the body. Just enjoying that stillness and the calm within. Any thoughts that enter the mind, just allowing them to drift away. The only attention is on your breath. Breath by breath, just feeling it lengthen. Without judgment, observing its quality. Maybe it's calm, maybe it's not, and that's fine. But with each breath, just finding that little more length in the spine. As we make the space between the vertebrae. And rooting down through those sit bones, grounding ourselves. And on the next inhale, we'll just take 3 nice long deep breaths. So as we inhale, filling these lungs, the ribs and the tummy, holding that just for a second, and just sighing that away. Twice more. You've had those 3. Just letting that breath return to normal, effortless and calm. Observing any difference now. And then now, combining our breath with movements, we draw the attention to the neck. So every inhale, as we find that length. As we exhale, looking up to the ceiling. Lengthening the front of the neck. Inhaling back to center. As we exhale, looking down, as we lengthen the back of the neck. Inhaling back. As we exhale, an ear to a shoulder, stretching the side. Back to center to your inhale. And final side on the exhale. And when we come back to center, we'll just do 1 more round to your breath. Exhale as you stretch, looking up. Every inhale to center. As we look down. And in your time, working your way into the sides. When you come back to center, if you like, maybe just roll that neck around. Forward and back, working all the way through. If you've gone one way, going the other as well. And as we've worked evenly, it's coming back to center and stillness. finding that spine is long. And we'll just give the shoulders a little rotate. So if you want, the palms can be on kind of over the knees, or maybe bring them in close. As we circle the shoulders, inhaling them forward and up. Exhale back and down, twice more. Now, keeping it even, let's inhale back and up, forward and down, as we repeat that twice more. When you've had those three, releasing the hands. Just give the shoulders a nice loose shake if they want them. You can bring the neck into it as well. Lovely. And then from here, we'll widen these legs. So if the legs are crossed, just sending them out now nice and wide. Setting yourself up, so just flicking these toes up. That'll just activate the back of these legs. Bend these knees a little if you need. Just finding that spine is long again. The shoulders dropped and that chin tucked in. Settling here for a breath or two. All the while just feeling the back of these legs release. And then let's begin to stretch. So with the arms, let's inhale, reaching them up, palms together. Send those arms up. And then let's look over any leg. So we exhale, folding over it. If the knee needs to bend, just allow that to happen. Now we're not going to hold this. So let's just inhale, back up, palms together. As we look over the other leg. Exhale, folding over. Stretching the spine and the back of the leg. Same again, inhaling back. As we exhale over the first side. To center on your inhale. And exhale, second leg. Now, inhaling back. We'll repeat the first leg, but we're going to hold. So exhale over. Again, remember that bend. The palms are maybe on the floor. Maybe you're holding the toes. But with each exhale, just allowing the spine to release down. As the back of this leg eases as well. And when you're ready, let's inhale, lifting up again to the second side. Exhaling over, almost as if you're reaching a little, but just allow the shoulders to be dropped as well. Adjusting as you need to. With each exhale, allowing the body to just fold into this. And then again, inhale, back up. As we look over the first leg, different move this time. So we're going to exhale over the second leg. So side stretch. Now you might hold the toes anywhere on the leg or the floor. Reaching the top arm over as much or as little. And we're not holding. Inhale, use the core to lift yourself up. Over the second leg. Exhaling over. Releasing down. And again, inhale center, first side. So exhale, reaching wherever you reach. Now maybe Do the top toes touch the top hands touch the toes? Probably not is the answer, but it's always fun to try. Inhale, use the core. Lift yourself up. Second leg. Exhaling over, reaching the top arm. When you're ready, inhale, back up. Now, down the middle. So exhale, reaching these arms forward. Now the chances are these knees might want a good bend, and if they do, just let that happen. Allowing that chest and head just releasing down to the mat. As we open the hips, stretching the back of the legs. On your inhale, let's just peel this spine back up. Back up to a nice lengthened seated position. The shoulders dropped, that spine long again. Lovely. And then, can we inhale? Bring the soles of these feet together. It doesn't matter if they're way out in front, or if they come quite close into the hips. Now you can maybe hold the ankles, or on the insides of the feet. If you're holding the insides of the feet, almost just peeling them open a little like a book. But keep that spine long, so maybe that means you're not holding the feet. It's releasing into these hips here. With each exhale, it's feeling the body give in. And then, can we fold over a little as well? So inhale, find the length. Be cautious of this though. So exhale, you can start by crawling the arms forward. That can really get into the hips, so if it's not comfortable, just ease off. Again, as we allow that chest and head to sink to the mat. Whether the arms are reached forward or you're on the elbows, it's all your choice. And then, inhale. Back up, nice and long. Lovely. And then can we roll our way through to all fours? Any way you like, whether that's crossing the legs as we roll over them. As we find our all four position. Now, whether it's the palms or the wrists or the fists that you're using tonight, can change every week. The wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. And as we did when we were seated, just finding that length in the spine. As we get ready for cat. As we inhale, curling from the base. As we look up. We exhale, curling from the base as we look down or through the legs. Breath by breath as we move. Inhaling up and exhaling down. Just feeling through each of the vertebrae in the spine. And as you move, maybe you want to take a nice deep bend in the elbows. And then, we've worked evenly. Just coming back to our flat back position. And just sinking it all back into our child. Those hips towards the heels. And adjust so it's comfortable for you. Whether the arms are reached forward or by the sides. That chest and head just sinks down to the mat. So gently releasing the hips, making length in the spine. And just using the breath to calm and still. And if you wish, you can inhale as we lift the palms up, just so we're on the fingertips. That might just move the stretch up the spine a little. And lower those palms at any point that you wish. And then gently, let's inhale our way back up to our not standing, all four position in preparation to come into dog. So from here, we tuck these toes under. Now let's come up slowly tonight. So let's just gently exhale, these hips a little towards the heels. And then as we inhale, can we power through the legs, peeling the spine up, sinking that chest and head through, just giving that head a wiggle just so it's nice and loose. And then do what feels right here. Maybe you want to take a little walk from foot to foot, stretching into the back of the legs. Lovely. And if you're walking, just thinking about coming to stillness, and in time, let's inhale it forward into a forward fold. These feet towards the hands and the hands to the feet. Just allowing everything to hang nice and loose. Whether the arms are hanging or you're holding the elbows. Just feeling that lower spine release. And then just give it a little helping hand. So on an inhale, it's going to guide these palms up towards the knees into a flat back position. Nice big lengthening inhale. As we exhale, let's just sigh the breath out as we fold down. Twice more. When you've had those three, just hanging in stillness in the folds, and just see if that's lowered you a little more. And then when you're ready, let's slowly inhale as we bring ourselves up to our standing position, finding the spine nice and long. And these feet nice and planted. Hang on. Sorry. Try not to get caught up in any cables. And there we go. It's allowing the body to calm and still. That spine is long, shoulders dropped. Let's just settle ourselves and plant ourselves into the position here. Let's inhale, slowly reaching up, the palms together. As we exhale them down to heart center. And again to your breath. The inhale, filling the movement up. As we exhale down. Now final one, but with a back bend. So inhaling up, palms together. Sigh the breath away as we open up. As we inhale back. And exhale down. Just allowing those palms to release. Stretch, ease, whatever you need to do. And then, let's lift the energy a little. As we work into salute to the sun. Which feels quite appropriate just now, because this conservatory is now just ovening. So, to begin, you probably want to be around about mid-mat. These feet nice and planted. And when you're ready, let's inhale, reaching up as we did before. This time, exhale, forward fold. Releasing down. And then on your inhale, can we plant the palms, stepping the feet back into downward dog. And then we have two options. You can come via three-legged dog into a lunge, or maybe you want to come down via all fours. So if you want, can you inhale one leg into the air? Exhale, slowly sinking it through into our lunge. That's it. Now as we inhale, can we lift up nice and tall? That's it. Let's exhale, planting these palms again. And then, again, we have two options. You can plant these toes, back toes under as we lengthen the leg, stepping the front one through to a plank. Or again, come back into all fours if you prefer. So whatever option. And then exhale as we lower the body to the mat. And then ready to lift in cobra. As we inhale, lifting up, chest up tall. As we exhale it, back down to the mat. Inhale through to all fours. Now you're probably quite wide, we're just lifting up into dog. Tucking the toes under, those hips up high. And then let's lunge on the other side. So via all fours if you want. Or inhale into three-legged dog with the opposite leg. So we exhale this one through. Our lunge, let's drop the back knee because we did to start. And then we're ready. Can we lift up nice and tall? Nice. Exhale down. Now, this time we're coming back into dog. So you can tuck the back toes under, or maybe you want to come via all fours instead. So if the leg is lengthened, send this front one back. Brief sink down. So we inhale, forward fold again. Just hang in stillness for a breath or two. As we inhale, arms up, palms together, and down through heart center. So shoulders drop. You can bring the arms to your side. Take a few moments of rest, grab a drink if you want, that was one round. And I love salute to the sun sequence. Every time I teach it, it's different. So let's try again and see what happens. So it's getting ourselves ready. Inhale. Reaching up. Exhaling down to forward fold. Allow that spine to curl down. And your inhale, planting the palms, stepping through to dog. And then we'll work through to lunge. So come down via all fours if you want. Or inhale, leg in the air. As we exhale, sinking it through into the lunge. Now, you can drop the back knee if you want, or maybe that leg stays lengthened. Your choice. Can we inhale up tall? Now, if that back leg is lengthened, this is a lot harder. So exhale down. Let's have a nice twist here. So in our lunge, the palm that's on the inside of the foot, with the opposite palm, we're going to inhale as we open up over the front leg. Sorry, I didn't explain that well. We exhale, lowering again. Now, option, come to all fours or step the front leg through to plank. Now, if you're in all fours, you can lower down. If the legs are straight, a controlled exhale. We lie in our fronts. You're ready. Inhaling up into cobra, chest lifted. As we exhale, lowering the chest down. Now you can come straight into dog here if you like. So tucking the toes, lifting the hips, or maybe come via all fours instead. Other side on the lunge. So all fours if you want, or inhale into three-legged dog. As we exhale, sinking it through. Option, you can drop the back knee or not. And then let's repeat here. Let's inhale up tall. So this chest is lifted. As we exhale, planting the palms. Now, what I should have said, the palm on the outside of the foot. Can we inhale, lifting that up as we open up over the leg. We exhale it down. And then let's change it up. So, we can drop that back knee if it's straight. And sink the front through to all fours. And let's just do cat for a breath or two. We inhale, curling, looking up. Exhale, curling as we look down. And repeat this if you wish. And when we've worked evenly, from our flat back position, let's come into dog as we tuck the toes under, inhaling these hips up high, sinking that chest and head through. And then inhale, forward fold. Just allow everything to hang. Inhale. As we lift up tall. These palms up. Exhaling back to heart center. Those palms drop. Shaking, drinking, whatever you need to do. Oh. Are we feeling up for round 3? Cool, I saw at least one, that's fine. So in your time, inhale, reaching up. Now, if you need to slow the sequence down, just do what feels right. Exhale, forward fold. Before you move, just allow the body to hang here. When you're ready, inhale, planting the palms, feet back as we're up in dog. And if you want, coming down to all fours into a lunge, or inhaling one leg up in the air. So you exhale, sinking it through into our lunge. The back knee can drop or it can stay lengthened. Now, let me change it up. So we're going to inhale up tall. If we want, bringing these elbows up to shoulder height. And let's take a twist. Exhale any side. Now you probably won't go far. Inhale to center. This is a challenge for the balance. Exhale the other side. Inhale center. Fold on the exhale. Step this feet back, either into plank or all fours. And in your time, let's lower the body to the mat, exhaling down. As we inhale, peeling up into cobra. Exhaling back down, peeling the spine down. Option, either all fours or tuck the toes under, lifting straight up into dog. Other side. You can either come back to all fours or inhale the opposite leg in three-legged dog. Exhale, sinking this leg through into our lunge. Let's inhale up tall. Twist on this side if you did it before. These elbows up to shoulder height. Exhale any side. Inhale to center. Other side to your exhale. And center. Exhale down. Lower the back knee this time. Let's sink this front foot forward to all fours. And what's probably now a very welcome cat. We inhale, curling up. Exhaling as we scoop down. Repeat if you wish. When we've worked evenly, back into dog. So inhale, tucking the toes, hips up. Now you can sink down. Is dog now a rest? You can have a quick walk if you want. And then in your time, forward fold on the inhale. Hang here, releasing on the exhale. And inhale. Up to stand, palms together. And down through heart center as we draw the energy back. Holding the palms here. Finding the length. As we exhale and release. Hopefully that's warmed us all up. I am sweating in here. So, let's settle this breath. So just standing still, finding the length, tuning back into your stillness. As we inhale, just sending the palms out to the side. Exhale as they go back down. Again on your inhale. And exhale back. Now all in the inhale. Palms to the side. And then heart center. As we exhale down the way we came up. And again. Now all in the inhale, but up higher. Palms to the side, heart center, reaching them up. As we exhale, all the way back down, the way we went up. Now one final one, but with a back bend. Ooh. Side, heart center, up. Can you sigh the breath away? As we inhale back, exhaling our way down. Lovely, and that should have just stilled everything down a bit. Knees into these wrists and ankles if you want. And then, let's just challenge these thighs a little bit more, shall we? As we move into warrior. Finding that lengthened position. Let's take a big step forward. So the front toes are forward, back toes just pointing in a little. The hips either to the side or just slightly off. The hands on the hips. Breathing in tall as if the chest is puffing out. As we exhale, bending this front leg. Now take a peek so that knee and ankle are in alignment. And remember, with each inhale, as if that chest is puffing. If you want, you can lift those arms out to shoulder height. And just gently looking over the front fingers. Allowing the shoulders to drop. Remembering every inhale, that chest expands. As we exhale, maybe the hips lower a little. Using your breath, finding calm and still. Lovely. Now as we inhale, lengthen the front leg, point the palms forward, then can we exhale, tipping over the front leg. Now if the knee needs to bend, just allow that to happen. You can hold the leg or maybe the arm just hangs. Now if that top arm's in the air, if you feel balanced, you can look up towards it. Then, next exhale, can this top arm lower down so it almost becomes a really high lunge. And that should work quite strongly on this front leg. Let's inhale, lifting the body up. There we go. Stepping it in. Now getting ready for the other side. So, opposite leg, big step forward, back toes in, hips to the side. Breathing in, puffing the chest. Do we exhale? Bending the front leg. That peak so that knee and ankle are in alignment. Inhale, puffing, nice strong chest. Lift the arms up if you like. Maybe looking over the front fingers. Strong and still in our warrior position. Almost inhaling up taller, whilst exhaling, those hips lowering. Tuning into the breath, allowing it to settle you. Inhale, lengthening the front leg. Palms to the side, looking forward. Exhale, tip over the front leg. Whether you hold it or it bends or the arm hangs. Looking up if you're balanced. As we exhale to this top arm lower. Almost like a high lunge. Back toes might point in a little. As we inhale, lifting ourselves up. Stepping the legs in. Shake, ease, whatever we need to do. And let's settle it with our balance. So with those feet planted. Just inhale, lifting the toes. As we exhale, spreading the toes out and down. Repeating again. Now, as we repeat this, tuning into that breath, allowing it to settle us. And the toes next lower down, just leaving them there. Now if you want, you can have a wall handy. Or let's begin. As we inhale, first lifting one heel up. His chest is lifted. As we inhale, can we lift the knee up in front? Whether you hold it or it hangs. Let's give the ankle a rotate. And then, if you're balanced, can we inhale this knee out to the side? Have the other arm as a balance. Now, if you don't want to stay here, tuck this foot in whenever it's ready. Whether it's up high on the thigh or the toes are touching the floor. If you're balanced, so inhale, reaching up. Those palms together. As they gently lower back to heart center. Those shoulders dropped. That chin tucked in so the back of the neck is long. With each inhale, lifting length out of the standing foot, all the way up the spine. As we root it all down through the foot on the exhale. It's finding the calm stillness on this side. And then, exhale, lowering down. It's planting this opposite foot. Ready for the other side. As we inhale, first lifting the heel. Chest lifted. Can we inhale, lifting the knee up in front. Giving the ankle a rotate if you did before. And then inhale, knee out to the side. Have the other arm as a balance. Lifted in the chest. Tucking that foot in when you're ready. Whether it's high or it's low. Only if you're still. Inhale, reaching up. As we exhale, the palms down to heart center. The shoulders dropped. chin tucked in. As we breathe the length in here, as it extends up from the foot. As we root it all the way down on the exhale as well. And then time to exhale as we release. Having a gentle shake, walk, whatever you need. And then getting ready to lower down to the floor. So in a slow forward fold. So we inhale tall. Exhale, tucking the chin, rounding the shoulders. Bending the knee. And using the abdominals as brakes. As we curl down from the top of the spine, working our way down. Feeling each vertebrae. As you hit the lower back, it's feeling the release. Just allowing everything to hang in stillness. And when you're ready, you can inhale, planting the palms, stepping the feet back into dog. Now you have the choice. You can hold dog for a few breaths, or lower down via all fours and into child pose at any time. And if you're still up in your dog, let's think about exhaling down in the next breath or two. We just sink everything back into child. Allowing the chest and head to sink to the mat. Just everything releasing. Tuning into the breath. Observing where you've worked in the body. And then, let's inhale, slowly lifting back up to our all fours. We get ready to come to lie down. Any way you like, whether that's crossing the ankles as you roll over them, scooting to the front of the mat, with these knees loosely bent. As we inhale, spine lengthened, arms up, and exhale, peel the spine down from the base, working the core. The lower you get, the harder it is when you're down. Releasing down, just hugging the knees in towards the chest. Whether you're having a rock or just enjoying the stillness. Does it ever feel right for you? And then let's bring these knees back to center if they're not already. Keeping the knees roughly where they are. So inhale, these arms out to shoulder height. As we exhale, allowing the knees to fall to any side on the floor. And if it's comfortable, looking over the opposite shoulder. As we hold this twist. So with every inhale, almost finding that length in the spine. You exhale, just releasing in a little bit further. And in time, let's inhale ourselves back to center. we exhale across to the other side. Observing the subtle differences between each side, which are perfectly normal. Releasing breath by breath. And then in time, stay inhaling to center again. Just planting these feet on the floor. The arms can either stay by the side or just rest by the side of the body. Now with these feet planted, just briefly working with pelvic tilting. So as we inhale, just powering a little through the legs, just so the hips lift up a fraction. Exhale, releasing them down. Repeating breath by breath. So as you inhale up, that small curve of the lower spine flattens in the mat. As you exhale down, that natural curve returns. And then, in time, you exhale, leaving the hips on the floor. And then, just inhale, just lifting these legs into the air. As much a bend as you need. Gently observing the lower back as being pressed on the mat. Then let's inhale, bringing the arms up to join them. You can have a rotate on those wrists and ankles if you like. Just being sure to go both ways. And then just give everything a nice loose shake. As we inhale, sending the arms through the legs, taking a hold of the outer edges of the feet or anywhere on the legs in between. And here, have a rock if you want, or enjoy that stillness. And the next breath or two, just exhale down into your relaxation position. Whether the knees are bent up or the feet are flat on the mat. Whatever feels right for you. The arms either by the side or just resting on the body. Settling in here. Hearing the sounds of each breath. And observing the connection between you and the mat. And the body still and heavy. The subtle movements going on with each breath. Calming, energizing, and stilling. Just allowing the mind to clear. The attention draws inwards. It's focusing only on you. Slowing and calm. observe the breath. Gently guiding it around the body. As we inhale, guiding the breath around the head. As it swirls around, energizing each part. As you exhale, the breath releases, carrying with it any tension. As we next inhale, guiding the breath around the neck. And then moving the breath around the shoulders and collarbone. And in time, all the way down the left arm. And then the right arm. Observing the breath, filling the chest and the upper back. And then as it moves down to the tummy and lower back. And then around the hips. And in time, all the way down the left leg, all the way to the tips of the toes. And then down the right leg, all the way to the toes. You inhale now, feeling the breath fill the entire body. You exhale, all the tension drifting away, the body calm and relaxed. In time, draw the attention back to this moment. You can give the toes and fingers a little wiggle. You make small movements. And then hugging the knees in towards the chest, whether rocking or still. And then gently rolling over to any side in a brief moment of pause. And you open the eyes here, lifting yourself up to your comfortable seated position. And finding that spine long and light, and that chin tucked in. Breathing in, almost guiding the spine up. As we exhale, rooting it all down. When you're ready, inhale, reaching the palms up above. They come together. Exhale as everything comes back to heart center. And bowing our heads. Giving thanks. Namaste.